This is a quick introduction to the argumentative writing technique known as they say, I say. To start off, think about the last time you had an argument. Most likely, you began a conversation or argument as the result of someone else doing or saying something you didn't agree with. Maybe your mom wouldn't let you go to the movies on a Monday night. Or maybe you wanted to get pineapple on the family pizza, but your little brother only wanted pepperoni. You didn't just walk up to your brother and start yelling at him for no reason. He first had to state his intention to order pepperoni. Let's then say you go and complain to your mom. Hi, Mom. You complained to her that you really wanted pineapple on the pizza, but she hadn't even thought about ordering pizza yet. Probably had no idea your brother wanted pepperoni. Thought pineapple was gross. Now she's confused. She might not even decide to order pizza. Now, you and your brother are both mad at each other, and, even worse, you've got no pizza. So let's back up. What should you have done? Creating an effective argument relies not just in stating your own idea, but listening to others around you, summarizing their views in a way they will recognize, and responding with your own idea. Take this cartoon about The Sopranos, for instance. The speaker on the left is declaring that he believes the characters in The Sopranos are very complex. Because he's just stating his belief and not positioning that belief relative to any other argument or opinion, nobody really cares. It's got no context, there's no meaning in his argument, and no one else has any idea if what he's saying is in any way controversial, true, false, or whatever. Compared to the second speaker, who begins his argument by saying that some say that Sopranos present caricatures of Italian Americans, he then goes on to disagree, stating in fact that he thinks the characters are very complex. This argument presented relative to some say helps make his argument different, and it positions it relative to the argument of many other people. The audience then is more inclined to listen to that argument, is more inclined to be interested in that argument, and understands that what he's saying is different from what anyone else is saying. When you write, you're entering an already existing conversation that's been going on long before you took an interest. In order to have everyone in that conversation understand the point you're trying to make, you need to use what others say, or what others might say, as a launching pad for your own views. The neat part about what they say is that you don't even need to address a specific person or group. They can be a nameless, faceless entity. They say that House of Cards is supposed to be a great show, but I think it's overrated. Most Americans believe chocolate is a better ice cream flavor, but this runs counter to all the evidence on vanilla. Although many experts contend that the atomic bomb ended World War II, I believe it was the threat of a Russian invasion that prompted Japan to surrender. In all three of these cases, my claim is presented relative to a commonly held opinion or attitude that provides the same kind of context or conversation that I'm joining with my own argument. In the real world, and this includes the world of academic writing, you don't make an argument without being provoked. Instead, we make arguments because someone has said or done something, or maybe not said or done anything, and we need to respond. As a writer, if you want to make an impact with your reader, you have to find a way of entering a conversation with others' views. In other words, you have to acknowledge what they say and then counter it with what you say. So to sum up quickly, remember when you write, you're joining an ongoing conversation about whatever topic it is you're writing about. In order to differentiate your own argument, you have to present your ideas against those of others, and this helps provide a better context for the reader. Also, using what they say helps to make your argument more complex and ultimately better than simply saying what you believe without positioning it relative to the claims of others.